Good afternoon, good morning, good day to you, wherever you are at this time. How are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Deshola Shuson, and I'm interested in your balance and bliss. That's the easiest way to put what I do. I'm interested in you performing at your peak, having the happiest time of your life, being grateful, enjoying your life, having the results that you've always desired, and desiring and wanting more, and making those things happen for you. So, yes, that's why I do what I do. So, your balance and bliss is my focus, and I'm just here to help. I'm a family life practitioner, I'm a peak performance coach, and I'm just interested in helping you perform better so that you can live a fuller, more blossoming, more exciting life on a daily basis, right? Because it is possible. It is possible, right? So we've had a couple of days, a little more than a couple, a few days together, and we've been discussing a variety of matters. Last video we talked about picking up good habits, how you can create a picture in your mind and develop habits that are required to get you there, and then following through. We describe that picture as your why power. So once you have a clear direction of what you will want your fully manifested life to look at, you then look at the individual pieces, right? We said broadly categorized into career, um, we talked about your health and lifestyle, and then we talked about spirituality and family and relationships. So once you have taken care of that, of all of that, if your routine is worked out properly, you should make contact with those important areas of your life every single day, right? And talking about good habits, a habit that a good number of adults have been led, because I say we have been deceived. Hello, good evening. I say we have been deceived into thinking there's something wrong with play. I think our parenting is so tweaked such that especially in part of the world where I live and practice in, it's we've been lied to now, unintentionally, because they didn't mean harm, the people that taught us these things, but we've been lied to, and we've been led to believe that you have to take everything in life seriously, and if you're not serious, you're not going to get results. But we forget the role that play has in having an enjoyable life, because it's important for you to enjoy your life. My pastor calls it enjoy where you are on the way to where you're going, right? And I think it's amazing the kind of lessons that children teach us, but we're not aware. Okay, so I want you to be aware today about how children are living their best lives on a daily basis. To be honest, they find they are dependent and they don't have jobs and stuff. But from the emotional perspective, a child has no care in the world. They have expectations, and they expect those expectations to get met by you who is responsible for them, right? So they are not burdened. They have a simple approach, and that simplicity to me is everything. Because as adults, we're bogged down and limited. That's the truth. We're limited biological minds, and that logic is what stands in the way of us getting the kind of results or even making an attempt. Because a child will try anything. They're not thinking about whether it will succeed or not. They will give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, they try something else. Now, as adults, we have a lot to learn from that, from children. And like I said, talking about habits, when was the last time you added play, consciously added play to your daily routine, right? I mean, that's a question that a lot of us need to think about, that you consciously scheduled a time for play. Now, play is defined as engagement in any activity for enjoyment and recreation that has nothing to do with anything serious or a particular purpose. So there's no purpose to it. It is just for you to relax and unwind and just enjoy that period of time, right? So I want you to consciously think about this and how you can incorporate play into your life. Because why? Play fosters creativity. When you see a child, you can see how their mind, how they're bubbly and excited, and how their mind works, and how they are putting something that two things that don't look alike together, and then they're getting something new. They're creating something entirely new that didn't exist prior to that time. And they're so excited about life. They're in a state, right? That's what Tony Robbins describes it as, putting yourself in a state. You see, play puts you in a state where you are creative and your mind is open and receptive. And when you're excited, you can't be sad at the same time. Those two emotions cannot exist in the same space. So, for instead of trying to deal with emotions that are not helpful, what if you try an approach where you create an atmosphere where those emotions that are not helpful, those negative emotions, cannot exist? And that play is a fantastic example of such an atmosphere. Now I'm going to read something out to you. Play allows children to use their creativity while developing their imagination, dexterity, physical, cognitive, and emotional strength. Now, who doesn't want that? We all had that when we were younger, but we lost it. We lost it. We were told we needed to be serious and to be focused and smile just a little bit so that you can get things done and not play and focus on your work and all of that. Well, they were wrong. Okay? They were wrong. They were absolutely wrong. Bezos described their success. Jeff Bezos now described the success of Amazon when asked how Amazon has been able to stay on top of their industry and achieve so much success. He said they're able to maintain their childlike wonder. That because they're able to maintain that childlike wonder, they keep innovating, they keep creating. Now, two things he said. One of them was that customers' needs are insatiable, that human needs are insatiable. So because they want to consistently surprise and excite and amaze their customers, they have to keep innovating. But the other thing that he said that helps them to keep innovating is the maintenance of that childlike wonder. So one thing that you want to do as an adult is to locate who your inner child is. Find your way back to that inner child so that you can access imagination, dexterity, physical, cognitive, and emotional strength. Play is important to healthy brain development. It is through play, listen to this, it is through play that children at a very early age engage and interact with the world around them, right? In play therapy, now this is a different dimension of play. It is something that adults can approach play with. Now, if you're in a high stressed environment and your work requires you to experience trauma, secondary trauma, now maybe you're a doctor or you're in an environment where you need something to take you away every now and again, play therapy is a fantastic tool for that, right? It emphasizes on the child and what is best for the child. So it is child-led. Play therapy is child-led. It can be used for adults, but in this context, we're looking at children. It gives the child autonomy to take control. Listen to this. To take control back over their lives and resolve whatever is causing distress to them. You want this. Trust me, you want this. At their own pace, through a medium which is comfortable, natural, and familiar. You want this as an adult, and you can create that environment, like I said, around you. If you don't have a professional who can practice, there are a lot of play therapists around, so you might want, I'm not one, so I'm not recommending myself, but you might want to look for one so that you can schedule regular play therapy. If you live a high stressed life and your work or your job or your family situation or something about your life stresses you out and wears you out, you may not necessarily need a doctor. Maybe you want to approach a play therapist first so that you can decompress and decongest and not have to think about all those things. A friend and I were talking about people who are alcoholics. Now, I know addiction is an illness, but for some people, it didn't start out as an illness. It started out as an escape, right? Now, if you don't have an alternative, like I was telling her, she was of the opinion, why would people drink stuff that harms their bodies and all of that? They know it hurts them, right? But they don't have an alternative. If you don't know better, you can't do better. So it's an alternative that it is the only alternative that is available, the only option that is available to them, to drink and then forget their worries, at least temporarily. Now, play will do that for you without the toxicity of the high ethanol content of most alcoholic beverages that are around, right? It will do that for you. You will get zoned away, okay, zoned away from all the concerns and all the worries. And if you're able to maintain that atmosphere consistently, trust me, you've fixed that, you've solved that problem. You don't need to look in a bottle. You don't need some form of addiction or some form of medication to help you step away from that stressful situation, that situation that is giving you consistent stress, that you need to look for a solution in a bottle or in a drug or whatever. Play therapy is fantastic, and the fact that it fosters creativity means that those solutions that you're looking for can be brought out with the help of play therapy. Now, play for adults is critical in our stressful go lives. Play has been known to release, this is research, playing has been shown to release endorphins, and play improves brain functionality and stimulates creativity, and it can even help keep us young and feeling energetic. Isn't this something that you would like to try? I believe it is. Studies show that play improves memory and stimulates the growth of the cerebral cortex. What else? What else? So I'm encouraging you to schedule regular play time into your day. Work it in somehow. If you have children, amazing. Play with them. Play with them. They will supply all the fun, all the tools, all the accessories that is required to have a fantastic time of play. They will supply it and they won't charge you for it. So they can be your play therapist. They will play with them, do role play, mimic them, laugh, be at ease. That is what play will do for you, right? Be at ease, be relaxed, and when your mind is calm, then you can be creative. You cannot the emotions of stress and play cannot exist in the same space. So rather than trying to find the solution to your stress, adopt play. Okay, that is my recommendation. I'm serious about it. Adopt play. Do something physical. I'm not talking about regular exercise. No, I'm talking about just letting your head down, relax, unwind. I don't know, see a comedy, do something that calms you and gets you excited and puts you in a state. If you're able to alter your state, then you're able to alter your mind. Again, negative emotions and an emotion like play or excitement, they can't exist in the same space, and you're not harming your body. You're getting yourself excited, you're releasing those endorphins that make you feel good, that make your brain come, that make those endorphins that make your brain come alive, and your creativity is improved. You're feeling excited, you're feeling happy about yourself, and when you're excited, you can do things that are positive. You can maintain a positive mindset. So play. All right, I'm saying it with all seriousness. Play. You need to play. Play is good for you. Like I said, if you have children, they're your key. If you don't have children, play on your own. Play with a group of friends. Schedule game night. Do something that takes you away. Don't listen to anyone who says you have to be serious all the time. No, you need to play. Play is good for you. All right, thank you so much for watching at this time. I hope to see you soon, and maybe at some point we'll do a review. For everyone who has seen this video, I'm expecting some kind of feedback from you. Please share with me something that you've heard that has helped you, something that you've tried, because like we said yesterday, let your learning lead to action. When you learn something new and it makes sense to you, implement immediately. Implement it immediately. Like the day I read about the monk's morning routine, I implemented it immediately, and I can tell you it has made changes to my life. It has made a difference for me. And then I prepare by thinking about it, and then I wake up in that state of gratitude, and it's just an amazing place to be, and it sets the tone for my day, like we said. All right, so enough talking. Let's get active. Play. All right, play and play some more. Have a lovely rest of the day. We will talk soon. Bye bye. Okay.